Hello everyone, it's your girl Linda. Welcome to my show, Linda Talks. Today is number 2 episode of season 3, and we have an amazing, beautiful, gorgeous lady by name
Shenelle.
Shenelle. And she'll be taking us through to topic titled self-love. Who doesn't want to love themselves? That's my favorite topic here. All right, let's crack on. Are you ready?
I'm ready, yeah. Ooh, what is self-love? So I'm going to talk like what is self-love to me, because
I
don't know the dictionary.
You can say you. Yeah, of course.
I don't know the dictionary meaning
Version of
but
it,
for
yeah.
me, I think self-love means loving yourself. I think how I define it is like when you love somebody, whether it's your child, your husband, partner. Do you feel the same way about yourself when you see them? When you see yourself in the mirror, when you see that your husband approaching you, that you get all happy and giddy. But do you feel that about yourself when you think about, I'm just a good person and all of those things? I think it's just about knowing your worth. So I think self-love to me also means self-love and understanding who you are and loving that person that you've understood. If that makes any sense. So kind of that's what I want to say. If that makes any sense. But yeah, this thing is about just seeing yourself and looking yourself in the mirror and saying that, yeah, this person I am, inside and out, not just the outside. I really like this person.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. So knowing who you are.
Yeah.
Acknowledging yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wrong with it.
Exactly.
I told you I love this topic, to be honest.
Honestly, so much you can say,
really
but I'll keep it at that for now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what are the steps to having self-love?
I think the steps are so many things. Like I think firstly, looking at the things that maybe you don't like and addressing them, so you end up loving them. I think forgiving yourself for anything that you've done that you don't feel that is good, or that you think, you're holding against yourself.
Yeah.
Because I know we talk about forgiving others, but forgive yourself as well. Like reassuring yourself, saying, I am who I think I am, without being too, too prideful, or not. There's a balance, like not going too cocky.
You might get to your head, and then
keep it at a good balance, like but you know that yes, I am that person, that I know that I am amazing. Maybe even people do things like they might what's the word called, like when you do things like look in the mirror, or you say things back to yourself. Affirmations. That's it. So I think that's a good step to self-love. And I think also really thinking, I say that to say, I work with young people, and the question that we usually ask them is when they're having their, I used to be a support worker, so I'd still do it here and there as a side job and at my main one. I usually ask them, do you love yourself? And I do that for a reason, just to see because usually young people say, yes, I do. They even get a bit defensive in a way, and you're like, okay. And if you ask anybody, if you try it, ask somebody, do you love yourself? Most people will be like, yeah, I know I'm beautiful, but it's not really about that.
Are they really sure? Is it coming from inside? Do you know who you are?
Exactly. And you now go deeper, they're like, maybe I don't. So I think taking your time is a step, taking your time and thinking about it and looking at things, making sure that everything about you think, okay, I'm okay with this, I'm content and I love it.
Wow. I like that. Yeah, I really do like that, because you need to actually know that you actually is like deep down inside there, I like myself. Exactly. Like if somebody asks me, who is Linda? Do you know who Linda is?
Kind of makes you really
a
bit scared, isn't it?
Like, I think I have to be asking people that question more often. But I'm telling you, because most of all we think we know ourselves, we don't even know ourselves. You understand? So I need to be asking people. Maybe if I come around people, I'll just show it.
Who am I?
Who are you? Don't get offended. Like, don't, it's just, do you know who you are? And then I see the kind of answers I will get.
That's a really good way.
Yeah.
But I'll say you are that girl, Linda, because if you guys know, I used to know Linda years ago. We used to work together when I was much younger, like maybe 20 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And she hasn't changed. She has not aged. Like, by the way.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. And you always used to embody like such confidence, like and I always say self-love and self-care are like sisters, brothers, or one of your cousins maybe. Like I say that,
And
like,
that give back to confidence.
yes,
Yeah.
self-love, and they even have the same start. Self-love, self-care. So
Yeah.
taking care of yourself. Like right now, you're looking fabulous, by the way.
Oh, you
Beautiful.
too. Aw.
You know, you're always looking
I
good.
try.
And
Try.
you have your nails, and I know it's just about the outer.
It's
but,
been a long
you
time
know,
of this.
no, but
I
you're
want to
looking
stop,
good.
but it's not happening because I'm used to it. Like, do you know if I don't have nails on, I can't do anything.
Wow.
No, I'm serious. I can't even plait hair.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to have my nails on to function.
But that's beautiful in a way. It shows that you've been taking care of yourself.
But at times I need to give it a break. Although at times I do, maybe 2 days, 3 days. I'm like, hell no. I have to be me. That's not me. Because I know me. But people might think, oh, it's not natural. Everything don't need to be natural. Some of the things are natural.
Enhancement.
My body is natural. So
that's good.
I can top up with the hair, the nails, just to boost the whole thing.
Exactly.
It's what I want to do. That's Linda. So everybody do you. What works for you.
And I love that. So I was saying that that's what you're saying is so spot on. Like, do what makes you happy, and make sure that you love it for yourself. But the thing is, you've been doing it. I see that you've been doing it for yourself, not anybody else. And that shows me that I think you're embodiment of self-love. You're a great example.
Oh, thank you.
Because you take care of yourself and you think about you before not before anybody, but like you want to make sure that you're okay. And then
I can transfer it to someone else because it's in there. You can't give. There's this thing saying that say you can't give what you don't have.
That's a great saying. Even when you get on a plane, what do they tell you in a plane? If you get on a plane, they say to you, the life jacket. They say put yours on first
before you help someone else. Yeah, because if you don't,
you're in a tight place. Yeah, you actually. It's not because they want you to be selfish. Because when you put yourself, you do it first. You put yourself first, literally. You're able to maybe run around and do other things. You can now help this person, help that person. But yours is not on. You're doing this and now you're stressed. But if you just take time, put yours on.
You see me, do you know how I do that? If someone is telling me something, first of all, I look at the person. Do you get? If I'm not seeing what you're telling me in you, okay, I'm just there listening, but I'm not gonna take any whatever from there because I believe like show me a makeup artist. I will tell you, yeah, this one is a makeup artist. Because when you look at them, they're actually representing what they are doing.
So true.
Their face is, oh my God, how did you where did you get your things done? Oh, I like your this. Because this is who they are. They are makeup artists. Show me a hairdresser, the hair is spot on. And you're talking to me about hair, I'm going to listen to you because I'm looking at you. Oh, the hair is amazing. But if you are telling me about hair and I look at your hair, it's not representing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to listen to you. Well, listening because I want to be polite. I'm not going to take any word from there to get anywhere. So it has to show outside, from inside to outside. I love this topic. Honestly, oh my God.
And obviously we're always polite, but it's the truth. What you're saying is the truth. People do respect you when you look good, you feel good. And you do get that respect. Like there's times when I didn't have self-love. So I'm talking from a place where I didn't have self-love and I have self-love. I used to go out, and I know this is going to be a big one when I say this word. Bonnets, when you go out in the bonnet. I know it's always been trending, like should people go out wearing bonnet, like headscarf or whatever.
I wore that to gym one time. My friend was like, Linda, don't wear that.
But that's gym.
That's not for you. Leave my girls to be wearing that. I said, what you mean?
It's a big thing.
It's for everybody. He said, no, Linda, you wear just the normal scarf. The one you tie, that one looks good on you. That's okay. I'm not going to put it on again, just to make you okay. And so when I'm going there, I won't wear it for her. But when I'm going somewhere else, I'll wear it. But that doesn't mean I don't know who I am. I'm only trying to accommodate my friend to make the relationship work.
That's a good friend, then.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So at times you need to like be flexible in relationship situations.
And I think what you said is true. Like being flexible, because it's not always like you haven't got self-love. Sometimes that being a African woman or of a black of a black nature, it's also quite sometimes hard to you might not have time to put your hair together. So just for convenience, it's not always about not loving ourselves. So
just have an affirmation. Have something you say to yourself every day.
It's true.
That's what she said. Have something. Tell yourself you're the best. I tell myself I'm the best, and that's been carrying me all through.
Really,
my years. Yeah,
I love that.
So it makes me. I don't have room for envy, hatred. No, it doesn't go there now.
So you say it in the
because
mirror?
I am the best.
I love that.
Yeah. I am the best.
Did you write that down or did you just say that? I want to know. I
I
love
put it
that
in my
though.
head. So I
Okay.
stand in the mirror one day. I'm like, who is Linda? I am the best. Anywhere I go, I am gonna be the
You are that
best.
girl.
Yeah.
She is who she
So
thinks she
I
is.
put it there. It's something I'm wrong with.
I love
Even when
that.
I want to maybe emotionally down or something,
Mm,
I will remind myself, are you not the best?
mm,
And I run with it again.
I
And
love
that has
that.
been helping me
Mm,
all through having children and the rest up to
wow.
this minute. That's why when I saw this your topic,
Topic.
I'm like, okay, you come, let's talk about it. It's like I'm
I
the one.
know. And I feel like, even you saying that you are the best and
Mm.
someone out there listening and even us here together, it even makes you feel like it is like, what's the word? Like it's transparent to me. I feel like, oh, if she can say this and I need to say this to myself.
Please do,
It
yeah.
helps. Like we should
Yeah.
talk about it more as women.
Yes.
Because women, I think, struggle. I think, I'm not sure with the men, but as women, I think some women, we struggle a bit more with self-love.
Yeah.
And actually saying, I am the best.
Yeah.
So I love that. So I hope that this can even help somebody who knows listening
Yeah.
in that.
So as you're watching us, please make sure you have something you say to yourself. Tell yourself you're the queen of your castle. You're the best.
Exactly.
You're the whatever.
Amazing. You're
I'm
beautiful.
wrong with it. But please, if you're doing it, be careful.
Mm.
Always watch when you're going out of hand.
Be
Pride
humble.
my setting.
Always be humble.
Pride my setting. You know what I mean? Just be humble saying it. And let it just be you. And if you have to support other women, do that. But no, you are the best. Supporting another woman to be the best. Of course. But I am the best.
I love that. I love that.
How do you know you have self-love? Like how do you know?
How do you know?
Yeah.
I think you know.
How does it show? Does it show?
Oh, these questions are good. I have to think. So I don't think. Okay, let me give you an example first, and then maybe a quick one. Then we go into how we know. So I went through a really bad time, maybe some years ago. A breakup, to be honest. Horrendous. And I went to Ghana solo, like by myself, and I always go on holiday with friends, family. I never travel alone. So I just thought I just wanted to do something different. So I went to Ghana, and also
all by yourself.
All by myself, even though it's my country, but still it was.
So is you living out of your comfort zone?
Yes, because although I tried something that is at least a bit easy for me, but I didn't go in with anybody. And I got into a taxi, an Uber, sorry, and me and the man just started talking. We became friendly, and he was just like, "Oh, you're such a nice person, nice talking to you." And I was like, "Oh wow, this man says I'm cool and I'm on my own, so that means I must be okay." So I think that's when I started realizing that doing things like solo traveling, before I used to not judge, that's the wrong word, but I used to think that's weird, that's maybe too much. But I see why people really promote self-traveling or taking yourself out on a date.
Yeah.
Because it gives you time to be alone and to see that, okay, I really do love myself, because if I can go out by myself, I have nobody but myself. We came by ourselves, and my mum always says we'll go by ourselves. No matter what. No matter how many sisters you have, brothers, friends, you're still you, and you have to live with yourself and walk with yourself. So doing that, I really encourage it, Linda, to people. Like before, I didn't think I'd ever be saying this, but encourage solo traveling and just going out, even just a cinema.
I do that often.
I love that. So I'm not surprised. You don't look shocked because you are that girl.
I even go to restaurant by myself. I don't need anyone.
Now,
I just order my food, sit down and eat my food, enjoy myself.
Your own company. Yeah, that's the key thing.
So it's good.
So I think your question was, how do I know that you have?
Yeah, how do you show it? Like,
so that's one way, by being okay, by being alone. It sounds so simple, but it really is just that. That's one of the best ways I think has worked for me. Knowing that I can like I said, go and eat by myself. Before some years ago, I would see somebody like, is there somebody coming or they're alone? But now I realize that person's even stronger for being alone than having their friends around them, because they're happy on their own, having a good time. Now I love going out by myself. Like, oh my God, I love my own space. I just love being with myself. I don't mind people there, don't get me wrong, but when I have my friends or whoever is with me.
Yeah.
But being alone is top tier. Like, I would take myself out to treat myself. Another thing I'll say is that how you know is, I can only give another example. When you see maybe your partner, your husband, or a friend, and you have that feeling of like, oh, this person is here, you feel so happy. Or maybe, or even for example, you maybe dress up to go and see your friend, and you do something really nice for them, like even if it's something like you have a body, sometimes, let me give you a small example, like perfume. We love, I think both love perfume.
I love my perfume.
You know, you're going out with a friend, Linda. Imagine it's a Saturday night, Sunday night, maybe you're going out after church or something with a friend. You now spray because you're going out with a friend. When you now go out on your own, you don't want to just spray one PM and you're finished.
Oh, you don't even spray at all. I don't understand.
Because people,
I don't get it.
Because you think it's only me.
That's pleasing people.
You know when people say that saying, it's only me, I'm only going by myself. What do you mean it's only you? Are you not the best, like you said earlier?
Nah.
So spray yourself and do the things you do as if you're going out with your friends or your husband. Also do that for yourself and realize that you deserve to also smell nice, just because you get my point. Like you also deserve to wear the dress that you'd be keeping on hold for a special occasion. Are you not going out by yourself? Is that not a special occasion? Bring it out and wear it.
Do you know what I do? I'll tell you something. When I go to the shop to buy something, I change from the new one to the old one.
Wow.
So I remove the old one, put on my new one, and go.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you go to the shop. Let's get this.
Like the day I went to buy jewelry.
Okay.
I remove the old ones.
Wow.
I wore the new jewelries and leave.
Wow. You don't wait for maybe.
No, I don't wait for nothing. Every day is Christmas, babe. Every day is Christmas for me. I enjoy myself.
Every day
because this is me. This is what you see is what you get. There's no,
You're dropping gems right now.
Yeah. What you see is what, because when, like what you said, I pick now about perfume. I love perfume. Okay, people that know me know that I love.
Yeah.
Now you are going somewhere, you spray perfume because you want to smell nice. Okay, that's good, because you don't want to go, where people are and then you smell. Yeah. So that's okay. Then when you are going out by yourself, you don't spray perfume.
Or you spray less or something. Like you're not giving yourself the same effort. You know
Does it make sense? I even spray perfume on my bed sheets, my beds, everywhere.
Even when I'm going to work, no matter where I'm going, it's the same. I love to smell it on myself. But you'd be surprised, people out there really, you might not even realize you're doing this. Like,
yeah, I know.
You might have a special hand cream that you bought, maybe it's really expensive and you only wear it for maybe I'm gonna
special occasions.
But me myself, as you said, every day is a special occasion for me. So I'm gonna use what I want to use, even if I'm going on my date by myself or just taking myself out. I'm not going with partner or whatever. You're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
So why don't you do the same things? And I think that's when you realize. And I think a lot of women would look back and say it's true. Like when I'm now going out, now when I want to, but what about just on your own? Show yourself that love, and that's when I think when you realize you put the same effort for yourself as even others, or even more than. I think that's when you realize.
Do you know the only thing I don't do when I'm by myself? Drink.
Okay. Because it's.
I have. Well, they call me champagne. Fair enough. Yeah, I love drinking my champagne. I have them, but I can't like open a bottle of champagne and start drinking it. No, unless if I go out.
Understandable though.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the only area, because I don't drink like that. I just love people. If I see people drinking or having fun, it makes me happy.
Yeah,
so I don't like just go open the bottle and start drinking. No, that one I don't do it. But every other thing, listen, I come first.
I love that.
Oh yeah, even my children. When I love my food so much now, my children are aware. When I'm eating food, just don't bother me. Oh yeah. Let me just enjoy myself. Yeah. Or if I'm buying food, I ask you, do you want? Okay. You know why I ask that?
Okay.
You don't come and short in my one, because I'm not going to share. So if you want yours, I buy for you.
Yeah.
So you have enough to eat. Don't come and cut mine, and my one will be less.
And you don't get to enjoy.
Oh yeah, exactly. So I don't like that. So everybody just love yourself.
And you know yourself, which is good. You know that about yourself, and you're prioritizing your own happiness and joy.
Exactly.
Although their one's also happy, that's why you offer them. Their one's also happy, your daughters, and you can tell by your daughters where they live, that they've taken a step in a leaf from your book. On themselves, which I love. But you also make sure that you are taking, because you can't take care of other people without taking care of yourself.
Exactly.
That's hypocrite. When you feel good, when you look good, you feel good. That includes everything: eating well, hydrating, even creaming your, moisturizing yourself. Self-care. That's another thing.
Somebody said to me, I'm married, I have my children, so nobody's looking at me, so I'm fine.
Oh, that is.
I said, no, you're just starting.
That's another topic for another, because I feel like that's so important.
You're just starting.
People just thinking like,
yeah.
Where does I think people say
you're just starting. That means there's no self-love there.
Exactly.
You allow yourself, you lose yourself because you just married, you have children. What has having children got to do with you?
Exactly.
Where is you?
Yeah.
And then men, I tell people this all the time. Men eat with their eyes.
Yeah.
Okay? It's what they see. We can't change that. That's who they are. So if you are married to your husband and you lose yourself, you don't want to like know who you are and bring that who you are out. I'm a friend. Something might go wrong somewhere.
It's true.
And you go and be blaming the man. I'm not gonna blame the man because what is he seeing in his house? Don't people shouldn't get me wrong there, because don't say, oh, I don't need to look like this for my husband to love me. No, your husband can love you, but at least you need to entice, you need to spice the whole thing up. It shouldn't be boring.
Exactly.
It should be, fun.
I don't think it's wrong to
I don't know. Explore, adventures.
If you have a car,
whatever.
for example, and you like your car, I'm just using an analogy like with the husband. And I know that it's quite a touchy subject, but we're speaking from love.
Yes, self-love, yeah.
But if you have a car, for example, Linda, and you don't have to wash it, you bought the car, but you still wash it because you want it to look nice. So why, obviously, as a woman, although you have yourself, that's the same kind of analogy I'm giving. Like, you wash your car to keep it clean. The same way us being presentable is a good thing for people to see. We're doing it for other drivers to now see that your car is not filthy. So I think that's how men kind of think in a way. Like, although yes, they love you and they're married to you, etc. But they want to see that you have that
self-love. Yeah, you need to bring it out. Yeah, love yourself.
It's for ourselves as well. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, it does align. And men who
when you have that self-love, that you'll be able to look after your kids properly and take care of them. Like your children will look neat, look presentable, look nice, because the inside is coming outside.
Yeah.
But when you don't have it, I'm afraid your children might look tacky.
Or some people might say, my kids are taken care of, so I don't need to worry about me. I usually hear that sometimes as well. And I'm just like, that's also quite sad.
My mom. Yeah. My mom was, all my life, the best color of my mom lipstick is red.
Wow. I do love a red lip.
Nice. Red. She will put it on. My mom liked to do red nails. Like, no, they don't do like nails, but her own natural one. She painted red. And then the lipstick red.
Wow.
Obviously, she's a teacher, so, she liked to take care of herself. And this is what I saw growing up. So I started imitating my mom. I would go and sneak and, steal her lipstick, put it on. I'll forget to put it. I know I go through the same thing. I'll forget to put it where she places it, because my mom is someone, when she places something here, she know where it is. So even if you, go and steal it or whatever, try and put it back there so she will not know. So I've been doing it all the time, and one day I forgot to place it exactly where she put it, and she found out.
Oh no!
Oops. That day was another day. She banned me from even entering her room, touching her face. She went crazy. I'm like, Mom, it's only lipstick. Just lipstick.
It's her
but because this is who she is. She likes to look good. She doesn't want to look for her things when it's time to look good. So self-love, is important. Is this self-love, is it transferable? Can you transfer it to someone?
Okay.
Yeah.
We kind of even spoke about that kind of a little
bit. But, that's why I stopped, because I know I'm coming up with a question.
I see. But of course, because like we said, you have 2 beautiful daughters, as we know.
Yeah.
And
I have 3.
3? Oh, but not seen the
other one is bigger. She's working.
I see.
She's a career woman.
Oh wow. So 3 beautiful daughters. And I believe that, again, they watch you. Even you just mentioned your mother, and she transferred that onto you.
Yeah.
So I think it can be transferred to other people. So it's me loving myself, and it might be someone you work with. Even as we're sitting here now, we're transferring it. I'm thinking I'm gonna go here and say I love myself more. I need to say I'm that. Or what?
And you're the best.
I'm the best. Yes. So and it's remain humble, obviously. Still.
Yes.
But it's nothing wrong with saying that. And I think you can transfer it to your friends. If they come to you for advice, for example, your friend comes to you for advice, and you don't love yourself, you're going to give them advice based on a place of no self-worth, maybe not having that self-love. You're going to say maybe, oh yeah, keep on trying. Maybe if the manager was rude to you, just keep trying, because you need that job. But rather than someone might say to you, you know what, you're amazing, you're smart. Try and apply for other jobs, for example. Give them advice on something's happening at work. You might come from a place of self-love, and advise them that you are more than this. Maybe help them to grow. If you don't love yourself, it'll be harder to maybe give the person that kind of good advice. Not good advice, but the right advice. So I think having self-love can transfer definitely to your colleagues, family, friends, of course, as well. So I think, definitely.
It's transferable, right? Yeah. No, I think the same. I think it's the same, because like I said, you can never give what you don't have. It has to
Yeah.
come from inside. Even when you're faking it, it will show eventually.
Mm.
So to me, I agree that it's very much
Mm.
transferable. Yeah.
Definitely.
Because if you, okay, for instance, okay, we'll talk about husband and wife, and then the husband takes care of himself,
Okay.
and maybe the wife doesn't. And the husband will try to change that wife. You get. But the thing is
That's
one
true.
thing advising someone for them to love themselves is another thing that person taking it in.
So true.
Because she might talk and talk and talk and talk
And
to
doesn't
do what
work,
they want to
yeah.
do.
It's also
Do you understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then at times people will take it on the wrong side. They feel like you're showing up. They feel like those kind of things, those language, who does she think, you know, those kind of things will start popping out. But it's not about who does she think she is. She knows who she is already. So she's only trying to help you know who you are.
So true.
So don't take it negatively. It's not nice. So it's difficult. It's really difficult because people take things more negative than positive.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why it's not everybody you have to like. At times, maybe someone might think like, "Are you saying that they are not looking nice, or they're just positive, negative words?"
Kind of mind frame,
Yeah,
true,
thinking about they wouldn't know that you're trying to. There's this person. If she watched this, she'll know it's her anyway. She said to me, she watched my video, pictures. She's been following me on.
Okay.
And one day she said to me, "What cream do you use? I like your face." But I say, "I don't really use much, but there's this one particular cream that I use. I will take a picture and send it to you. However, it might not work for you."
Yeah, which is true.
Because my skin
is different
and yours might not be the same. But still give it a go. You never know. And then she's like, "Okay, can you do a short video, my routine, my facial routine, how I do it?"
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, when I have the time, I will do it."
Yeah.
Now, what makes me happy in that is because she's seen me. There's something about me she likes. She didn't go hating. She didn't go envy me. Rather, she reached out to me and say, "What are you using? Can you tell me so I can use that to make my face better?" Do you understand? So she so she want to make herself look better, self-care.
Yeah, exactly. Self-care, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but some people, they wouldn't do that. Rather, they start hating.
Yeah, like, oh
yeah,
they want to come out and
yeah,
and we need to. It's true.
Yeah, that's where we miss it.
Yeah.
If you see what someone is doing
and you like it,
and you want to have the same thing, or you want to be like that, or you want to change like that, ask question nicely.
True. So
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
just
what's
ask.
your skincare routine, or
Yeah,
what are you using? And then maybe that it might not work, like you said. It's not a bad thing. So everybody has.
But what I don't like is, don't ask me where the shop I bought it. Yeah, don't ask me that. Don't ask me the price.
Like that? Yeah, I don't like that sometimes.
Yeah, don't ask me the price. Yeah, but I can take a picture and send to you.
Okay.
You go and check everything yourself. Because maybe the time I bought it, maybe it's on sale. Maybe I bought it £10. And then by the time you ask me, it's back to the normal sale. Maybe it's £20.
Yeah, you don't know.
You understand? And then you be telling me, "Oh, it's expensive. Why did you have to?" You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Oh, Linda, I like your dress. Thank you. Wow, that's nice. I think I might like something like that. Okay. Don't ask me, where did you buy the dress?
I think we call that gate. I think we call that gatekeeping.
I'm sorry, but I don't like that.
We love
that.
I
don't like that.
It's fair. It's fair. You know.
Yeah, I don't. That's my own personal thing.
You give what you can, which is good. Like,
yeah.
You said a nice thing to your friend, sending on your face, your skin cream, because that's a compliment even, and I love that you send it to her. But I wish will come up. I even did I later did the video. I saw that about your. Oh, you saw the video? Yeah. I posted that. Really good.
I like that. You see, she's been active. She's been going on my
about what you use and everything.
Yeah, I put it all down.
Skin, so I'm like, I need to know.
You know what? Another advice I gave to her. Yeah. I'm happy that she's trying to discover herself and she want to be better. One thing else I'll say to her is, when you start using something, be patient with it. Okay. We don't have patience.
Oh, one day it's not working.
It's not working, and then you change another name. It's not working. You change another name. By the time that you've used like 10 different creams, and then they will the result will be maybe damaging your skin or burning your skin, because every skin has. I don't like putting chemical on my face. It has to be mineral water because the face is very sensitive. That's a topic for another day. Let's not deviate. But because we said self-care, that is also self-care. It's all in self-love, self-love, self-care, self-confidence, all of them.
Oh, that's not self-confidence.
Yeah.
All the self.
There's a lot of self.
Yeah, but check out that video, the video that you did on your skincare. I really loved it. And
okay, like that.
Yeah, so thorough, and you use so much natural products as well.
Yes, I do. And their prices are not that much. It's very affordable.
Yeah, really good video. So
I've been using it for years.
If you can,
yeah,
link it below if you can or something for the people because it's a good watch. And I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And you don't have to always buy such expensive products. People are buying and. Some of them just it's trial and error. But you said it, self-confidence, self-love. Just
know what works for you,
are the sisters,
and keep it going. People will always not be okay with it, but it's okay.
I think after this video, maybe it might speak to somebody, and they might think, you know what, I've neglected myself because it is really neglect.
Yeah,
we don't see it that way, but just thinking I'm alright, and maybe I've got kids now. That's kind of neglect, and you forget that how much just have fun, even if it's just a small step, like. It might not be okay. I'm gonna do full face of makeup, or it's not about makeup. It's just an example. But just even like saying I'm gonna just do something like maybe I used to love doing my nails. I used to just love putting on some lip gloss. That's what I like to do. Do it for yourself. Start small and reach out to your friends who are basically maybe already in a self-care journey, and maybe ask them for some tips. And it shouldn't be a thing where it's like competition. It should be like sisterhood.
The next question is, what are the benefits? I know we've touched.
Yeah.
We touched.
Oh yeah, I'm going too far.
The area, yeah. So the benefit, just tell us quickly. Yeah. Which one is which one? Blah blah blah.
Happiness, joy.
I love happiness.
Yeah, simple happiness, simple one. Making better decisions. When you love yourself, you make better decisions. I think. Feeling good. Even compliments. I know that's not really a big thing, but. Again, receiving compliments.
Self-awareness.
Becoming better in yourself. So maybe you might opportunities. I said that to say maybe you might get sometimes you look good. You actually attract other things like where there's a job offer. You might get to different spaces just by feeling good and having that love and having that self-worth. You might get to different places in your life. And that's what I think that's about it. I can't think of any more, but it's all happy. It's all good things. I think.
Yeah.
To be honest,
there's a lot of benefits when you love yourself. You'll be more aware of things, your environment. You'll be aware of who you are. Compassion. There's so many things. So many. It makes you you'll be in a happy mood, like you said. Yeah. Less miserable.
You start looking at the trees, even you just start appreciate things like.
And then you see things different. It's not everything somebody say you want to respond to because you're happy. You know what I mean?
When you haven't got self-love, or you're feeling down, whether it's for a breakup, whether it's for it's a career situation, a failure, family issues.
When you're happy, you want to involve, you want to do more, you want to try new things. You want to travel. I love traveling.
Even the world just seems like a better place. Like just feel more. You enjoy the day.
At times, some weekends I go away. I go weekend away.
That.
Just to
Linda, you need to do a video about this. Like honestly,
okay, weekend away.
Yeah, like you're a day in the life.
Okay, my daily life. Okay,
something like that. Because the thing you're saying, I mean, I'm taking some in.
So please do.
You need to do a part 2, I think. Yes. On your own.
Yeah, part 2, right?
Yes. Tell us about Linda's tips and tricks about being that girl.
Yeah. If you're hungry, don't wait for who am I gonna go to restaurant with? My dear, pop in there. It depends. Figure out what you wanna eat. Okay, I want to eat turkey. Go to turkey shop and eat.
Honestly,
be your own company.
I love that.
I always call myself I am my own squad.
Oh, I love that. Even though this is the topic I brought to you, I'm actually learning from you. So that's what I'm saying. You need to do a part 2.
When I saw this topic, I told you, I was like, yes, somebody is coming to talk about it. I would love to hear
just about how you got to this place, how you got to feel this way, and what made you, because when I see you always looking good, Linda, that's what I said it before, I'll say it again.
Some people think it started today now. Yeah, it's been a long time thing. Even when I was pregnant, even carrying children, I was when I was pregnant, I was wearing heel. Wow. I wear my heel.
I love that.
Pregnant. You know what I mean?
You didn't let it stop you.
Yeah, no, nothing. Yeah. How no, nothing. Because I discover that I am enough. And I also discover there are some people, not everybody, they want to try to bring you down. You know what I mean?
That's reality.
So if you discover who you are, it will be difficult for anybody to pull you down. Yeah. So you need to know you.
I love that.
You're enough. I am me. I will do me. But then pray for humility. Because while discovering that, make sure you don't discover pride. Because pride sets things so quickly, you wouldn't even know that you are pride in the thing. But when you are humble doing it, oh my God, it's so sweet. People will see it. People want, in fact, you become attractive to a lot of people. People want to be around you.
That's true.
The respect is going to be there. There's this saying that said, dress the way you want to be addressed.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, so true.
So you dress. Let me tell you one story. I will tell this story.
Then tomorrow. But go on, let's hear the story.
This story is when I was studying. So my lecturer, she's cool though. When she saw me, she's like, "Oh, you look. I think I've seen you before." I said, "Really?" "Oh no, I haven't. I think you look like my cousin."
Okay.
I said, "Oh, okay, that's nice." So that alone, I feel comfortable with her. Then, Fatu, when she now see the way I comes to uni, that set her off.
Oh no, okay.
If everything about me changed. It's like when she see me, she's not happy seeing me. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
If someone do something, she give the person a pass. If I do something, I'm not gonna get it.
Wow.
So I started thinking, I've never had issues with this woman.
What changed?
Yeah, what happened? And I said, maybe I'm coming a bit too much. Maybe she's the teacher, so obviously I need to tone it down. So I now change the pattern. So I toned down my dressing.
Okay.
And not that I was dressing too, you know what I mean? Like, you know me. I was dressing like Linda, obviously. But the dressing of Linda was too much for her. So I now wanted to dress like, I don't know, someone else that I don't even know, just to make things okay so I can pass. You know what I mean? Then I did that couple of times. I wasn't myself. It's like I'm faking.
You toned down for somebody else.
It's like I'm faking. This is not reality. This is not me. I'm someone that I don't even know the name. And I said to myself, I went to the library. I was studying. It wasn't going in. I said, what's wrong? I started thinking about the whole thing. It really troubled me, because I have to even speak to one of the there's a girl that came to my show.
Okay.
I can't remember the episode that is that one, but she talked about something about her coming here as a young person, what she went through.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there. Her name is Princess, by the way. So yeah, she, I spoke to her. I said, do you think the teacher hates me or something? I say, I understand what you're saying. At times, because the girl also likes to dress up.
Okay.
Oh my God, if you see her makeup, ooh, even if she's at the back, you will notice her. Oh yes, oh my goodness. She was popping all through. And then she said, at times I perceive the same thing. So it's not just you, but just ignore it. I said, yeah. Then after having a whole long talk, I said, hell no. The feeling that come to school like Linda.
Yeah.
I don't care. And then I did my coursework. I didn't get the mark that I want to get. I put in all my best, like a lot of effort. I was expecting more. And then I got less. So I emailed her.
Oh my God.
I said, hey, no, you're not going to do that with me. Why are you marking me down? What's your problem? Like, what do you want me to, what is it that I'm doing that is not right? You know what she said to me?
What?
My structure is not right.
Wow.
I said, structure? Okay.
That's a very good... Okay.
At least I'm okay that you're telling me something. So I should work on my structure. So what kind of structure do you want me to put in? If you check your 2 minutes, she has not, I can't really relate. Yeah, tell me the structure. If the structure that I did is not okay, what structure do you want?
Give me some
because
feedback.
It's 4 and the other people, their structure is good, yours is not good. So what other structure do you want?
Explain.
So after I said, Linda, anyway, I'm gonna get back to you, but like I said, work on your structure. Apart from that, every other thing is fine.
Wow.
I said, okay, can you send me examples?
Yeah.
Something like, it's okay, I will send you some. I said, okay, thank you. And then that went well.
Okay.
And then she not emailed me and attached few things to me. Yeah, examples. And I look at it, I'm like, okay, is that what she want? I did it. And she still didn't mark me well.
Oh my gosh.
And then I called her on Zoom.
Okay.
For us to see each other. And because what happened when I was there was COVID. So I didn't we all studied all by ourselves. That's why self-love is good, because at some point you'll be by yourself
and go through it.
Yeah.
But I think what you can take from that is that you actually dimmed your fire, like your light. For somebody to try to shine.
Yes.
Shine
Yeah. But it didn't work.
Shouldn't do.
Yeah.
Because your light is your light. People need to. Because even me, I've not got a full face on today. I just went, like just a bit natural look today, but as much as I can do.
I can see that.
Yeah, but you know what the point is that.
But it's still natural and beautiful.
I still feel okay. So I think that she needs to feel okay with how she. Oh, thank you. Trying something different. She needs to feel okay with who she is, no matter what the case is.
Yeah.
Whether you have a full face, whether you have this, whether you have that, you know, just make sure that you present.
I think it was about my heel, my dressing. It's not even about makeup.
Maybe something that you bought something out herself. Maybe she wants to wear heels.
And she cannot.
And she doesn't exactly. She doesn't feel the need to. So seeing you every day in the heels is like, oh, well, I don't want to say the J word, but kind of giving like jealousy. You know, and it's sad because she has the opportunities that you do, the same shops, Aldo, everything is there for her, but because maybe she's in the element, maybe I don't know what her situation is.
But the end was the best. The end, yeah.
Okay, so I thought that she didn't.
No. The second when I did the instruction, she didn't. Then after the conversation with her, Zoom. I said, I really at this point, I don't even know what the problem is because
too much.
It's like you set me up to fail me. I put it very straight. And she's like, no, Linda, you're getting it all right. I said, okay, what's the problem? So after that conversation, I did the third one. And that one is the one I actually need. The third one. You know, the third one is the one that counts more.
Okay.
That's the one I need.
True, yeah.
And she gave me the highest amongst everybody.
Wow.
That gave me 2.1.
Wow.
Yeah. She gave me the highest score. I'm like, okay, that's good. But the thing is, I knew who I am.
You never gave up on yourself.
And I have to approach her. Some people wouldn't know who they are. They are scared.
Yes.
They don't want to talk about it. And you're dying in silence. So the reason why I tell these stories is to help someone out there to acknowledge who you are.
So true.
Let that self come out. If something is not right, talk about it. Fix it. Yeah. Because if you don't, the person might not even know that, you know, something is worrying you or you're going through something. Or you can actually speak to me, okay? I have one or two to tell you. I'm not perfect, but I know I can tell you something.
It's true, yeah. Well, you know, you might not be perfect. No one's perfect, but ourselves.
Yeah,
self-love is good. Your energy, but I love that story because that is true. Speak up for yourself.
Yeah.
And because you love yourself, you're able to speak for Linda and say, you know what?
Yeah.
Linda, you can't let this happen to you.
Exactly.
And in the end, you won. To round up, I guess, I would say, number one, think about who you are, as Linda asked us, the lovely Linda asked us earlier. Ask yourself one day, maybe, let it be today. There's no special occasion. Let today be the day you say, who am I? Think about it and what the things you don't like, solve them until you are complete and realize that, you know what, I've solved A, B, C. Maybe I might have this issue. I haven't forgiven myself for a certain issue. And take this time. Today is, what day is it today? I think it's a Friday or whatever. Saturday. On this very Saturday, when you watch this, when this comes out, take this time to say, let me find myself. Let me know who I am first. Let me know who I am. And after that, let me love who I am. When I figured out who I am. A lot of the times don't know who we are, so find out, who am I? What do I like to do? Even we know about maybe our friends, our kids. Oh, my kid likes, like, you know, you go to parties and say my child likes Barbies. What do you like?
Yeah,
like, not that I'm saying as in, like, do you know what you like as an adult? So I like to do this. So just find out who you are and make sure that you love it. And when you come back, let us know in the comments. When you come back and you find your love, let us know and say, I love me. Yes. Say, I'm the best. You know, so I
like that. So you can hear her. We are waiting for you to come back and tell us the feedback that you found who you are. It's important as a woman, as a man, young people especially, because this talk show is more of young people, family, right? So please, whether you're married, single, young person, whatever, just make sure you find out who you are and stick to who you are. And please be humble, knowing who you are, and do not allow anybody else to tell you otherwise. Just be firm about it and enjoy it. So right now, you need to tell us your hobby. What do you like? Apart from self-love, I know self-love is good.
I just love myself.
What else makes you happy? What else do you do?
I love to travel, even with friends as well.
Okay.
I think I love eating. It's not good. This one.
Oops.
Like you said, I love my dinners, and Cooking. I used to do
I love
catering
cooking
some
as
years,
well.
some time
Oh,
ago.
okay.
I'm still in and out of
So
it,
you know
but
how to cook wachi?
yeah,
I love that. You have to do that for
I know how to
me.
cook actually. Everything, you love
With the
everything.
shito.
Yes.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And I think that's what I can think of, like just spending time with family as well.
Mm,
I love that, and spending time with God even. So church is not really a hobby,
yeah.
but it's something that is
It's
also
okay.
yeah,
Loving God all the time should be a hobby
it's
because
true.
hobby to me is something that I love.
Yeah.
You understand? I love exercising, even
Mm.
though I eat too much, yeah, but I still
I didn't put that
exercise.
in there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because you don't exercise, do you?
I do. I'm on and off, but I'm
Please, you need to
getting there.
take it
I know. I need to take it
serious.
seriously. I do.
Yeah, you need
Self
to.
love.
It's important.
I do.
I love my food. I love exercise.
Mm.
I love hanging out if
Mm.
the vibe is right.
Okay.
If the vibe is not right, I go quiet.
Mm.
From that moment, I want to sleep. Then I want to go home without telling anybody. Because when you leave, you're spoiling their vibe. So just
Yeah.
sneak out, just
Just
go.
sneak out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just go.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. I love swimming, but I don't know how to swim. I want to learn.
Oh.
So if you're listening to me, if you know how to swim, please
Yeah.
help
Yeah.
me.
No.
Teach me how to swim. I
Mm.
want to swim, please. I
Well,
love
this
swimming,
year
but I
it's all
can't
about self
swim.
love. So doing things for yourself. So learn
Yeah.
how to swim.
Yeah, I want to
Let me
swim.
know when
I
you've
want
learned. Come
someone.
back. We'll go
I
swimming.
will. I will. I'll even do a video
Yeah,
inside
I
this.
love that. Yeah, I love that. We'll come back on this
Oh my
one.
god, that's so interesting. I enjoyed. I
Me
enjoyed
too.
it.
Waiting
Like
for part
literally.
two. Let's not forget for
Yeah.
Linda and Oren.
Okay. She said that I
Yeah,
need to do part two for this
absolutely.
topic,
Mm.
and I'll try my best and get the part two done. Yes, we've come to the end of the conversation or discussion or whatever you want to call it. But I actually enjoy it, and I'm sure you do as well. So, what can you do? Everybody want to love themselves, and please, after listening or watching, hit subscribe and give us a little feedback. And see you next time. Bye. Thank you.